there is no playbook for what anybody's going through right now, and
So,
I feel like when you got into the situation, like it was a little bit of, if you were in a situation where you could work from home, and make that adjustment. I know that's not the, for that's not the experience for everybody, but just kind of settling into what being at home 24/7 is like. There's a freedom to it in a sense of like just being able to kind of get away, be with who you want to be with, and whatnot. But then as it kind of goes, you got to figure out how to fill days and stay productive, stay positive. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty going on right now
yeah.
across the board. And people are dealing with a lot of real things, a lot of real life situations that there aren't any answers for. So keeping all that in perspective, I'm enjoying, this opportunity, this time, making up for lost time with my kids. They are absolutely crazy and energy, and I love it. My dream was always a hoop, but I was always a very interested kid, and like I feel like I could take on new things and excel at them if I worked hard. So mainly that was in the sports world, but like I played baseball, basketball, I played golf, and so I always envisioned myself like being the best at any one of those three. When I got to be 13, was when I put baseball and golf in the back burner, and put all my eggs in basketball and in the basketball basket, if you will, and knew that I didn't. Not only did I not mind, but I embraced the work,
Mm-hmm.
and that was when I knew like I was on the right track. And you're embracing your own path because everybody has a different route to get to where they want to go, and
Mm-hmm.
you got to be all right with that and know like your time is coming. There's a level of patience to it too. So
Yeah.
basketball was it though, man. From the time I was 13 to now, and it's been a crazy ride, bro. Information is power. Like protect ourselves, our families as best we can, uh, and just make it real for people. Because I mean, I know, like you said, your family has felt it and dealt. It got dealt a harsh pain with it. But if you don't have a situation like that, you might not necessarily feel it, think it's important, or think that you are in the line of fire. And at the end of the day, it's what you do with that information is up to you.
With your Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, you guys are going to be, what are you guys doing? Giving away 300,000 meals every week?
Yeah, me and my wife, Aisha, we started Eat, Learn, Play. Well, we launched it in July, but we have been planning, for the longest around starting a foundation that could impact Oakland, impact the next generation through food, through organized sports and active lifestyles, and through education. So we called it Eat, Learn, Play. Building a well-rounded child with the basic necessities to live a prosperous life and create opportunity. Little did we know setting up that foundation would give us an opportunity to impact and support the kids that were out of schools, out of the public school system, and they rely on school for their meals and things like that. So we were able to step in, basically accomplish three things. One, like you said, create as many meals and distribute them to the kids and families that needed them.
Mm-hmm.
From an awareness standpoint, like it's crazy in our own backyard here in Oakland, just the level of food insecurity that exists.
Yeah.
COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, put that aside, it's still a problem that exists in kids' everyday lives. So it only amplified when the virus hit. So we try to step in there and raise awareness around how important of an issue it is. And then Sweet July magazine is out right now, digital and hard copies, wherever you get your magazines. We got a lot of time to read, so might as well.
As well.
It's a
Shout out Ish.
collection of like basically what makes her who she is and all the inspiration she finds. There's a significance to July because of all the great life events that have happened for us in that month. Our kids being born in July. We got married in July. Eat, Learn, Play was founded in July. There's so many crazy, coincidences with that. But Sweet July out on Magazine.
Sweet July.
That's it right there.
And make sure y'all check Aisha Curry out. She's out here doing her thing, man. Look at Curry. Look at Curry.
Hey, Curry, man.
Seriously. So
I'm gonna name drop right quick because little did I know that I'd ever be in a position to have a relationship and be able to ask questions to the president of this United States, not this one, but the last one, President Obama. So like asking him his perspective on things has been amazing, and getting that encouragement to keep doing what we're doing and amplify that impact. It's a burden at times, but like when you see somebody who's way more, has a way higher, stronger reach and has done amazing things with his life and held one of the most coveted positions in this entire planet. Like I'm taking that advice every single day, and he's helped me a lot. Stubbornness of any professional athlete, like if you got a little bit of natural born skill in something else, you think that you can work as hard as you did at your main craft. And like if there's an alternate universe where you work that hard on, for me, if like I worked that hard on being a golfer, I would figure it out and be successful. But who knows? I just do have a passion for it, and I want to not only play because it's fun and compete and try to get better, but there's a lot of opportunity and continue to grow representation and opportunity in that game. There's a lot of room for improvement in terms of how golf is represented and how, it's approached from the grassroots level for a lot of talented kids that get lost by the wayside. So.
Black leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Nike crossbody got a piece and got a dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, kill it, this gon' slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the. It's your birthday, oh why, oh you Thursday, say no drinks at the bar, pop champagne, no, let me hear you say if you want me say
hey, let's go. Get out of here, baby.
What I have found out is I am the worst at keeping the house clean. Like the worst. Not so. Wait, let me paraphrase. I can keep the house clean, but when it's cleaning day, like I'm not good. I don't know what deep cleaning means. I don't know what light cleaning means. I don't know none of that. Aisha had me try to clean up the like downstairs, like a kitchen and the kids' playroom and stuff. Yeah. And the whole time she's doing all the bedrooms, and the amount of time she did probably 3 times the area, I only did like 1, and she cleaned it way better.
Yeah.
Then she was mad at me because I was wasting time.
Yeah.
I don't ever been out of shape about the things I can't control. I have realized that with all the success that we've had and the heights that we've been to, and just being front and center for 5 straight finals and all that type of stuff, when you're actually playing games that matter, watching the Michael Jordan Last Dance documentary, doing all that stuff, like it puts into perspective when you're doing something great, no matter what it is, they coming for you. And I'm so secure in like who I am and who I know I am on the court. That's why I never respond to anybody, because either I'm agreeing with you or I'm laughing. T-Mac, Grant Hill.
Those guys, yeah.
Brandon Roy, like,
yeah.
D Rose, like they all had everything, and they're like talent for talent. Who knows where it ends up? But I definitely had some doubts, some thoughts, some concerns about how I was gonna get back on the court, because I had never been in a position where injuries got in the way of like who I wanted to be on the court. Either I, play well or I didn't, or I won or I lost, but it was never because of an injury kind of taking that opportunity away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time going through it. So that was tough. Like you say, you got good people around you. I always you got to have positivity around you. Even in the depths of like that, like we can have a real conversation, be like, yo, this is crazy. Like I got surgery and a long road ahead, but you got people that speak, life and encouragement and positivity to you, then that fuels the mind to be able to start to play that over and over again, as opposed to the opposite. And you gotta be purposeful about that. But thankfully, God got me, came back. Now I was able to just play basketball, and that actually fueled my joy too. Because when the game's taken away from you like that, just to be out on the floor, it's like, all right, I'm here. If you actually think about it too, that's when all my celebrations started. Because
actually,
I was real chill like first years, like that super serious, trying to prove myself and all this other stuff, and then after that, I was like, I'm just having fun, man. Forget it. Like,
word. I think we love that more, man.
When I shimmy and stuff, like sometimes it kind of, pushes against the line, whatever that invisible line is of having fun, disrespecting, whatever the case is. But the same hand, I can take it too. So CP hit a 3 over me in the middle of the Western Conference Finals or whatever it was, and shimmy the whole way down the court. Like I've been on the other side of it, and I can take it. So I'm not sensitive. So yeah. And they hate when you're winning too. When you're winning and doing it, that's where they don't like that. That's where the confidence happens. So I'm cool with it.